Welcome back, everybody, to Sunless Sea. Last episode, we just kind of got a quick introduction going, got our captain started, bought some supplies so we can immediately set out to sea this episode. So yeah, we're going to launch. This is our little steamer ship. As I said, it's a 2D top-down sailing game. We can check the map here. This is Fallen London. This is the docks. These little sunbursty things are lights out to sea, which, as I said, you'll need to keep near in order to keep your terror down, which we have 0 of right now. So let's head out south for our initial run. But one thing I don't know if I necessarily dislike it, or if it's just because I haven't gotten so far into the game, is how fast the fuel goes. I mean, look, we're almost out of a barrel of fuel, and we're just about in range of the docks. Here we got an enemy. Alright, we're gonna stop. We just have to keep the enemies in range, and then our gunnery officers will be able to fire on it. When they turn blue like that means they've submerged themselves. And fire. Boom. Done. Alright, sometimes if you sail over the bloodiness, you can get an event or a story to pop up. Yeah, see, this game is very, very story-driven. Events like this will happen. You get a backstory, you get some decisions to make, and it's usually pretty dang interesting. So let's see what we got. The Megalops defeated. With a forlorn and wailing cry, the Megalops turns on its back, legs nearly folded, as bluish blood gouts from the wounds. Its golden glow begins to dim. Oh, it glows. That's interesting. Giant glowing crabs. Butcher it for supplies. That'd be good. Recording observations. So this one's locked. If we've collected other observations, I guess we can get more observations. I'm not really sure. And then dissect it for knowledge. A straightforward challenge. We give you a 100% chance of success to get knowledge out of it. Our supplies are still pretty good. We're getting a little hungry, so we have to leave some soon. So I think we're going to dissect it for knowledge. You dissect it for knowledge. A crab full of conundrums. You set to work with your knives and acids. It is an undistinguished adolescent specimen, a megalops of one of the deep-Z crab species, but its eyes, normally vestigial in the troglodytic beast, are large and rather beautiful. The glow is almost gone now, although sparks leap now and then into your knife. You have one fragment, a scrap of lore. Okay, cool. And I've succeeded in a page challenge. So we just got some knowledge. That's fragments. I believe, fragments are kind of like XP. You unlock secrets and higher levels of information, the more fragments you get. So we just got some fragments out of that. And we've discovered Mutton Island. So let's sail down here through the straits. Mutton Island is just south of London. We've discovered the Murray Straits, and see, the more things we discover, it gives us fragments. So, like I said, kind of like XP. Not really. Like I said, this game is very, very different. It's interesting. A lot of the stuff correlates to like other types of games, but not exactly, which is one of the reasons why I like it. Alright, so let's dock here at Mutton Island, and we're going to go to Quaker's Haven. Once this simple fishing village was part of the London suburbs. Before London fell and the waters rushed in, smoke spirals from cottage chimneys, a lonely hill rises behind the town. I love the artwork, by the way. Let's just pause for a second and appreciate like the lighting and the artwork. I believe it's all hand drawn. Don't hold me to that, but I'm pretty sure it is. So what we have. So this is the main facet of the game. You go places, and you have lots and lots of options to do things. So we can explore shore. We can pick up a wretched mog. A yellow-eyed, mangy piebald thing winds around your ankles like a manacle chain. You've never seen a cat's mouth open that wide. Presumably it's hungry. This is a mascot, one variety of officer. Interesting. Oh. Unlocked with 5 supplies. So if we take this mascot, it's going to cost us 5 supplies to get. It's kind of a lot. We'll think about it. They sail the Z around the island. They mend their nets. By the harbor. They see all that happens here, but you'll need the coin to open their mouths. Unlocked. So this will give us the port report we need to bring back to the Admiralty, and then they'll give us a money for it. This is unlocked with 20. Unlocked with 1 echo. We have 20, so let's do that. Little ships and little secrets. Pirates plying the waves, smugglers at their work, connate ships putting in to resupply. Nothing dramatic, but enough to interest the Admiralty. So now I have a port report. Alright. A visit to the hilltop above the town. There's not much wind on the Underzee, but a mutton-land island suffers eerie gusts and buffets from an inexplicable local fragment of weather, and the air on the hilltop sometimes carries interesting scents. Yeah, sure, let's go. Whoa, alright, this is long. You stand on the cliff top looking over the little village. Smoke from the chimney of the Cock and Magpie drifts straight upwards. As you watch, the smoke tilts, the sudden wind thins it to a pencil smudge. Then nothing. The wind screams unexpectedly, like a god cut in half. Interesting. What a noise. It must be the caves around the island, channeling the air. At least that's the most comforting explanation. Below you, the locals each take nips from the shared flask and make a toast toward the mainland. The wind is southerly. Wow, I really, really do like this game. And it's not the most exciting action-wise, but it really builds a story. It's very atmospheric. So we've gained some fragments. That's all for now. We succeed in a Pages challenge, and we now have 2 terror, because hearing the screaming wind through the caves around the island has scared us, which makes sense. I'm very tempted to pick up. I've never picked up a mascot before. It can use a lot of supplies. You know what? Let's do it. Why not? What could possibly go wrong, right? What's that smell? It jumps down from your arms and disappears into the darkness of the ship. An hour later, 5 brutally executed rats are found on the foredeck. Appoint your new mascot by dragging him to the officer tab to a slot at the top of the screen. You do this at sea rather than port. Your crew may affect crew morale. Alright, we now have a wretched Mog. Alright, so here we go. It gives us 2 iron. Alright. We already have a mascot. The comatose ferret. Mostly it's immobile, occasionally it's feral. Well, alright. Only time will tell to see if that was worth the supplies we put in to get it. Let's check the map. Anything down here? And then we're going to double back to London. Alright, there is something down here. Not sure exactly what it is. Oh, here we go. A white Zeebat. A sailor has grown fretful and disobedient, reluctant to go on deck, even in port. There's a white Zeebat watching me up there. Salt's messenger. Salt's got its eye on me. I'll never see home again. Sailor's superstition. Order him up to deck at once. Salt. One of the nameless gods of the sailors' fear. He's a concetious man. Send him into the sickbay on the pretext of fever. Feed the Zeebat. Perhaps you'll win Salt's favor if we feed him. Shoot the Zeebat. If the bloody thing is frightened by our bloody crew, you'll bloody well settle its hash. Let's feed the Zeebat. The Zeebat takes fungal crackers from your fingers as boldly as a parrot. It dips its head to you and chirps something you might mistake for speech. It spreads its wings and leaps into the air. The next day, your crewman is gone along with one of the ship's boats. No one saw him depart or knows why. So one of our crew has jumped ship, feeding this white Zeebat. I have scared him off. I didn't really think about that. The thing with the guy I was terrified of, I was kind of a dick, and invited it down for dinner. Like being 5 fragments. Now have Salt's attention. Not sure what that means. He's one of the nameless gods of the Underzee, and I have 1 stone storm and Salt. These are the gods of the sea. Alright, well, that was interesting. I don't know if that was necessarily the best move I could do. Alright, we're going to turn around. We need to go back and get more supplies. But see, that's what I'm talking about. This game is just very, very interesting. So we have the attention of one of the nameless gods of the Zee. I'm not sure what that's going to do. Home waters. The crew dawdle on the rails watching the lights for London. Almost back to London. London, oh fair city. We're gonna turn our Admiralty report in for Mutton Island. Possibly get more fuel. I'm not sure if I need more fuel necessarily at this very moment. The waves are flecked with light. And we're definitely gonna need more supplies. You can dock with that ship over there. That's interesting. I don't know if I've ever done that. Things change. Some things are always the same in this game. Like Mutton Island's always there, with almost the same stories every time. But there's always different options and different things that appear in the Underzee around the islands. So let's put into port at London. I'm sad we lost a crew member. I guess I shouldn't have fed the white Zeebat. Alright, let's go collect messages from the harbor master. All the clatter of song on the dockside of soothes the soul. Other messages for you. Something has changed underneath. That's not what I want to see. Alright. Here we go. We've been trying the original rubbery lumps, have we? Alright, we're turning in our Admiralty report of Quaker's Haven. We've gained 5 Echo. That's it? Ugh. I have 1 Admiralty favor. Oh, man. Alrighty. Let's go to our lodgings. We're gonna take a break. We can't do anything unless we want to spend money, which I don't really want to right now. I thought I was gonna get more money for that port report to resupply. That's not good. 3 supplies. 1's going to go immediately when we feed the crew, and then 9 fuel. The resource management in this game is a little tricky. It's they go fast, and as you can see, the prevalence of money or echoes or whatever is not very high, unfortunately. So let's go see what else we can see in the Underzee. Leave a comment or suggestions or whatever down below if you want to see certain things, want to see me do certain things. Because I don't know what I'm really doing in this game. I don't know if it's boring for you guys either. I really hope it's not. But let's dock with this. I think it looks like a ship. It kind of also looks like a lighthouse. Guess we'll find out which one. The light ship. Its clear, bright beams warms the way. They long for news of home. Okay, well we got the recent news from the newspaper, so tea beneath the light. In the bleaching glare of the lens, among the smells of oil and metal, you sip tea and chat. The Zee's terror recedes. So it took one of our terror away in exchange for recent news. That's not so bad. Whoa, what is... Alright, that was weird. It looked like something was swimming towards us, which would be no bueno. The Underzee is a dangerous place. Alright, let's go up this way. Let's go up towards that island up there. These rocks are... I don't think you could dock with them. I'm not exactly sure. Fed the crew, creeping tendrils of fungus, seaweed, and unnameable flora. We enter the snares. That does not sound good. Discovered Hunter's Keep. Ooh, alright, where's the dock? Up there. On the north end. We lost another barrel of fuel. The fuel goes so quickly. I really need to look into getting a new engine. There's a big sweeping light up there. That's a little weird. Alright, dock. Hunter's Keep, a hump of dark rock swathed in mist, like 100 other Underzee islands, so nothing special here. You stand on the dock as the sea nudges the ship's sides, an unexpectedly warm breeze carries the faintest trace of lavender. Whoops. There's a grand house, windows glow, lawns are possibly green and lush, and false starlight, raked gravel paths. Oh, sounds lovely. Present yourself at the house. They will have heard your ship come in. Why hide? He's got a point. Spy on the house. 77% chance. Place might not be as simple as it seems. Take a couple burly arrows with you just in case, but the gardens are tranquil at moonlight. Let's present ourselves at the house. The island obviously probably saw us dock. I mean, we're in a giant steamer ship. I don't think we're going to be hiding very well. A maid with smoldering topaz eyes shows you into the parlor where 3 young women wait. A visitor, the youngest cries. The next youngest chuckles, the eldest sighs. Do excuse the indecorum, she says. Visitors are rare, you are very welcome. I'm Cynthia, the noisy one is Phoebe, and the cheerful one is Lucy. You are in good time for lunch. Will you join us? Ooh. Yes, please. So, we can lunch in with the sisters Cynthia, Lucy, or Phoebe. Cynthia is the eldest, melancholy, pensive, occasionally dramatic. Lucy's the middle sister, sunny, restless, prone to giggles. Phoebe, soft-voiced, wrathful, and unpredictable. Well, as a sailor, or sailor, and the captain extraordinaire, I'm going to go with the giggly girl. Naturally. A daft tale. Lucy leans over and whispers you confidentially. A complex story about a butler, a pig, and an inheritance. You don't follow all the details of the plot, but somehow the pig ends up in the attic, the butler in the vicar's bed. Candles flicker, dishes enter and leave, and the wind butts gently against the window panes. By the time the plum pudding arrives, you're as cheerful as you've been in months. Ooh, I've gained 1 supplies. We've lost hunger. Excellent. That's basically like getting 2 supplies. I'm now acquainted with the Sisters of Hunter's Keep. That's all for now, and we're completely out of terror. We do need to get our Admiralty report, so ships rarely come here, nothing changes, even the weather. The house is the heart of the isle, the house and the sisters, but the Admiralty make me happy to know that nothing's changed at least. We have 1 port report. Alright. Well, I think that's a good place to stop this for now. Again, I'm immensely enjoying playing this game. It's very interesting, it's different. I don't know if you will be enjoying it though. Give me suggestions, comments. If you like the video, drop a like, obviously. And please subscribe to the channel. We're going to be venturing into other games here pretty soon. I'm trying to get this channel up and off the ground relatively quickly. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm Captain Grant, and we'll catch you next time.